We'll see, innit?
That's
We'll see.
true.
We'll see. So,
And I would have thought Ten Hag would have bought out the best of Sancho that banner
do
because
you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Like Sancho, it's a weird one. Like,
he's reminding me of Reece Nelson. That he's playing like Reece Nelson right now.
do you know what it is about certain
He ain't
players
nothing.
suit certain systems, right? We are
Very
not
true.
playing a good system of football for Sancho. Sancho is
Liverpool.
not. Thank you. Sancho is not a counter-attacking player. Sancho is
Yeah, but
not
to be fair,
a
they did that a
breaking
lot
player.
at Dortmund, you know.
No, but they were good at breaking, but Dortmund were also a
Bro,
possession-based team.
Sancho and Haaland were a madness. Their
But
combination was an actual madness.
I'm not saying that because Sancho can break, but Sancho's best ball work is when we're pushed high up the pitch and Sancho is rotating the ball quickly across the front. He's a
Very true.
possession-based
Yeah,
player.
yeah. No,
In
no, you're
Liverpool,
actually wait. You think it's possession? I think he's more counter-attacking because I
no,
feel like
no,
when it
no,
comes to
no, no.
possession,
Listen,
he runs
listen.
out of ideas.
No, no, no. See, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Puz, you got him all wrong. Sancho is a possession-based player. In City or Liverpool's team, Sancho would look amazing. But in our team at the moment, because we're just playing counter-attacking football, it's the
Yeah,
same
he
with
looks
Ronaldo.
cold.
It's the same with Ronaldo. Ronaldo
No,
doesn't
no,
look
no. It
good.
is, Chris. I agree with you to an extent. You know, he's a player that he needs. He needs the ball to his feet all
He
the
needs the
time.
ball.
Yeah,
He needs the ball. He needs the ball. He's not gonna run in behind the defense and create loads of space. He's not gonna stretch teams. He's not blistering fast. He's quick, but he's not blistering fast. He's not Rashford. Um, he needs the ball to feet and to pass it quickly. One, two touch, two touch, two touch. Sancho would work really well if we had Donny van de Beek, Sancho, Casemiro, Ericsson.
What's
If
happened to him?
Donny's just injured, man. He's just
Oh,
injured.
he's injured. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's just injured. It's sad because this was his opportunity. Eric Ten Hag, like I was saying before, has proven he'll rotate players, and Bruno needs a rest. Bruno doesn't need a rest. Bruno needs to come out the team. Bruno's not been playing well, in my opinion. He needs to come out the team. But there's no one to go in that place. So
They
Ericsson,
ran him ragged today, bro. Bruno.
Bruno and Dallo, we don't have replacements for. Now, you could say, oh, Ericsson can play number 10. But when you play Ericsson number 10, then there's no one to move the ball from midfield. So today, Fred played in that role. So I think Ten Hag is trying to get Fred to play with Casemiro. And then that way we can drop Bruno and push Ericsson up the pitch
further up. Yeah, I think that's what he's
further
trying
up.
to do.
So, but then Dallo plays every game. We've got no one. Wan-Bissaka's injured. Brandon Williams is injured.
Is Wan-Bissaka injured? Yeah. I thought
Wan-Bissaka's mad
Wan-Bissaka had
injured.
left. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought he had left.
No, he's still in the team. I say he's in the team. He's still in the squad. He's injured. He's injured. He's mad injured.
What?
Yeah, he's injured big time. He's injured big time. Like he could be out for still another 3 months or so. Actually, I'm just going to talk quickly about that Newcastle game. I think
Newcastle played well, really well.
Newcastle played, yeah, but they've been playing well.
Yeah, they've
I
been.
looked at
They're scary. They're
I
scary.
looked
They're
at
scaring me.
Newcastle's stats. In their last 10 games, they've only lost one, and that was to Liverpool, 2-1. And it was a really controversial last-minute goal
Very
from Liverpool.
controversial.
In those 10 games, they've only conceded 2 goals. So Newcastle do not concede goals, and they're not too bad going forward. They had a couple injuries today, so they didn't have. So Bruno Gomes, he only played for Gomes. He didn't play the whole thing. Isaac's injured at the moment. So I think Wilson started up top. So they had a couple of injuries. I think 1 or 2 in the defense as well.
Did you say Wilson?
Callum Wilson, innit?
Callum Wilson. Yeah, go
Callum Wilson. So Newcastle did okay today, but I personally was happy with United. I think we dominated. We dominated possession. I think we created chances. What was so frustrating for me, he didn't start Rashford, which is fine. I think Rashford needs rotation. His 2 games against Omonia were horrible. He should have scored 10 goals. He didn't get a single one. So he needed to be benched. I like that we started with Ronaldo. Now, in my opinion, Ronaldo scores a perfectly legitimate goal. Like, the player plays the ball, innit? I don't understand what's the problem. He plays the ball, Ronaldo takes the ball, it's a goal. But fine. He brings Ronaldo off, which is fine, brings Rashford on to stretch the game, and Ronaldo was fuming. Last minutes of the game, the ball gets played across. Rashford, the world's most horrible header, that is an open goal. If Ronaldo was there, that's a goal. So for me, fine margins. I know Joe Linton hit the crossbar, and I know Joe Linton hit the post as well. Fine margins. But we should have had a penalty as well. Jadon Sancho, I've never seen that. Is a stone cold penalty. That is a penalty all day. I don't understand how we're not. And I know that Callum Wilson thinks he should have had a penalty against Varane. I don't think so. I think Varane steps across him, but then Martinez is right there as well. So there's enough cover on the ball. But Sancho,
Unbiased
Stonewall.
opinions only, lads. Unbiased opinions only.
Well, listen.
No, I'm joking. I'm just
No, you're right. This is my opinion. I think with the Varane one was tricky. I think that could have been a penalty, but Martinez was there as well. So it's almost like Wilson was between the two of them. So I think Martinez was enough cover, but Sancho, I don't understand. Like, the guy kicks his leg, and then Sancho goes down. Maybe he went down too dramatically. I don't really know. I don't see how that isn't a penalty.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't really watch the United match because of all the United controversy that was happening with the ref for the Emirates. Obviously, the game all got just went all left.
Yeah, you lot's game got massively delayed. What I guess what I'm trying to say in summary, because I'll just finish that and we'll talk about Liverpool City. In summary, I think since the City game, we've gone to Ammonia and won 3-2. It wasn't convincing. Casemiro was the man of the match.
Yeah.
Then we've played Everton, and I think we've had our best game we've had for the season. And then we've played Ammonia again, and again, very, very, very unconvincing. We managed to scrape it. I went to that game, managed to scrape a 1-0 win, but we're getting the wins.
McTominay, mate.
McSauce.
You're proper bunning their names still.
McSauce. So we're getting the wins in it. So it might not be the performances that are amazing, but at least we're getting the results after we got battered by City. Today, I was worried because Newcastle, I just told you a second ago, are in amazing form.
Yeah, they're another team I don't want to play.
They're a team you don't want to play.
I don't mind playing City because I think we could have beat City last season. We could probably beat City this season as long as Saliba and Gabriel turn up. But if I'm Pep Guardiola, just target Gabriel. But sorry, go on, Chris.
No, so yeah, I was worried coming into this game is what I was saying. But having watched the game, I was confident. I think we were looked up for it. Eric Ten Hag rotated the squad, so Lindelof dropped and Varane came back in. Obviously, Ronaldo started, Rashford went to the bench, and Sancho started. You know what we're talking about, Sancho. What Eric Ten Hag does, if you play well, you'll play. The minute you play shit, you're out. Against Ammonia, Sancho got dropped. And then against Everton, Sancho got dropped. But then he came on against Ammonia in the last 20 minutes. He looked brilliant. So then he starts this game. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And Sancho should have had a penalty as well. So I like the rotation. We looked like we wanted the game. We had the better chances. We had a perfectly, in my opinion, perfectly good goal disallowed. Rashford should have scored. He set one up for Fred as well on an open goal, cut it back. Fred flipping skewed it. So what I'm trying to say is I think we can take encouragement from today. And now we've got a big game against Tottenham. So it doesn't get any bigger.
Chelsea first.
No, we got Tottenham, then Chelsea.
Oh, is it Tottenham?
Ooh.
I thought it was Chelsea.
I hope you lot draw both games. That's what Arsenal need. We need you lot to draw both games.
Bro, like
our three rivals.
I personally think, yeah, we got Tottenham next week. Both games. We've got Tottenham on Wednesday, and then we got Chelsea on Saturday.
All in a week.
On Wednesday.
Yeah. Don't forget, all the matches have been, the schedule's messed up, innit? So in October, we play 9 games in October, Sim. 9. That's a madness.
So we got PSV on Thursday.
Yeah.
Damn.
1, 2,
And then we've got
3,
another rescheduled
4,
PSV match
5,
that we got to
6,
play as well, Sim.
7, 8, 9. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've
Because the
we've
Queen
had.
passed away. Yeah, no, go on, Chris.
No, I was just counting. Yeah, Sim's right. Manchester United have got 9 games in October. And
Yeah,
I'm just
we've
going to
got
go
9.
to Arsenal
I
now.
think everyone's got 9 games in
I
October.
think everyone's got 9
We
games.
definitely got 9 games.
I'm
I'm
looking
just
at
going to go to Arsenal now. I'm just going to have a look at Arsenal. So since October
I know we
1st.
definitely got 9 games.
So you played Tottenham, you've played Glint, you've played Liverpool, you played Glint. So let me count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Man City game's postponed. PSV Eindhoven 6. October 23rd, Southampton 7. Eindhoven again 8. And then October 30th, 9. So yeah, you lot got 9 games as well.
Yeah,
And that's because it would have been 10, but the Man City game got postponed.
Yeah, we can't play 10 games in October. That's mad.
Oh my goodness.
That's too much.
That's basically a game. That's like 2 games
Every 3 days.
Yeah, every 3 days.
And that's
We
why
said this though, Sim, didn't we?
that's why we're
in our last
lucky
pod.
that we've picked up so many points so far. And I'm just talking about Arsenal. Because
Yeah.
if we haven't, October's going to be tricky, man. October's going to be mad tricky.
So our next game in the Premier League is against Southampton away.
Yeah, no, yes. You're
Yeah.
away to Southampton in the Premier League, yeah. Your next game is at home against PSV. So yeah, you'll to be fair, the Prem games that you've got Southampton, then Nottingham Forest, so they're easy enough. So
Southampton.
yeah, you got
Southampton's
PSV
always a
Eindhoven
tricky
in
one
between
for
that.
us.
And PSV are top of the league.
Yeah, no, they're good. All we got to do is pick up a draw against them 1 game, man.
You know why Ajax are top. You know why PSV are good? Because they got the player I want. They got Cody Gakpo, bro.
They got him and they got Daniel Marlin, former Arsenal boy. I can't believe we let him go.
This Gakpo kid has already got 10 goals this season.
He's got as many goals as Haaland, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think as many as Haaland. He's got 10 goals this season.
10 goals and 17 assists or something crazy like that. Or no, 10 goals, 11 assists.
So in the league, he's got 10 goals and 7 assists. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad.
That's
crazy.
mad.
That's mad stats. Yeah, so let's just talk about the big game of this. Let's talk about the big finish. Phil Foden's goal was ruled out. Let's talk about Liverpool City. Big win for Liverpool. Huge win for Liverpool.
Huge win for
cat amongst the
Liverpool.
pigeons.
Definitely a huge win for Liverpool. I feel like that win for Liverpool, that's basically started their season, man. I think they're going to kick on now and kind of gather some momentum and pick up points now. One thing I would say, though, I feel that Phil Foden goal, I see why the referee ruled it out because of the foul against Haaland to Fabinho, but I think that's a bit of both. I think that's a bit of both. To the big Norwegian as well, he's a giant. He's a force to reckon with. So I think Fabinho's given as good as what Haaland. Fabinho's given as good as much as what Haaland's given in it. So for me, it's just one of those things. But Liverpool, they showed their resilience. They showed that they are that team. And they
What do you think about Jurgen getting sent off?
Yeah, he should have got sent off, man. It was right, man. He should have got sent off, man.
No, it is.
You don't do that to the referee. Like, he gets too emotional. It's annoying.
No, Chris, again, context. Referees need to understand it's a big game. The stadium's rocking.
You can't do that to the ref, man.
No, I get you, but no, what you do, you say, no, what, Jurgen, I'm giving you a warning. Please, I don't want to send you off. You just manage the game a bit better. That's what I personally think, innit?
Nah, man. There has to be a line to him, man. Jurgen got in a man's face, like.
No, but Chris, as I said, I get you. Remember, do you know how big this game was to Jurgen Klopp? He knows if he loses or drop points, they're basically out of the title race. They're basically out of it. I think they're out of it, but they're like, that would have been done and dusted for them. But you got the 3 points at the end of the day, innit? So, and Salah,
Yeah.
man, he turned up today, man.
Finally.
Yeah, Salah
Finally, it's about time. Flipping heck.
showed a bit of his old form. So
Yeah, I personally, I watched the game, and I think that it was a game of midfield. I think today was going to be won and lost in the midfield, and at the end of the day, and this can happen. It just, you know what I mean? Both midfields are absolute world class, and it just depends who gets the better. So on City side, you had Rodri, you have Gundogan, and you have Kevin De Bruyne. And then on Liverpool side, they went with an anchor of Fabinho and Thiago. And
yeah,
it just ended up being that Fabinho and Thiago came out on top because I think Rodri was absolutely immense, but De Bruyne had a really quiet game today. Gundogan had a really quiet game today. He did okay, but he had a really quiet game today. In fact, I'd say that entire right-hand side, so Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, and Cancelo, they had problems because Jota had an amazing game today. I think he was Liverpool's best player today. And I think the person behind him, Thiago, ran the midfield. Thiago ran the
You
midfield.
think so?
Yeah, I mean, despite the fact that they had enough possession, everything that Liverpool did went through Thiago. He was playing 1 and 2 touch football. Fabinho was just literally, I think he got like 8 interceptions today. I think he broke up so many tackles today. He was mad today. He was absolutely insane today. He was just there to make a mess, really. But Thiago was excellent today. Thiago was brilliant.
I think Thiago had a great game. I agree with you. I think he had a great game, but
I say that's because I used to do it for all the time.
as I said, at Anfield, let's be honest, Liverpool are not a force to kind. It's like a 12th man. They've got a 12th man there when the fans are just rocking, man. But to me, I'm not surprised by the result, but it does make the Premier League a bit interesting. To be fair, I wanted a draw. I think that would have suited because I'm an Arsenal fan. It would have suited Arsenal a draw. But
No. I'd rather Liverpool win still. Take away all
To be
3
honest,
points from City.
they needed points off of City for the rest of the Premier. To be honest, I think the biggest change today, guess who got dropped, boys?
Trent,
Yep. You know who played right back?
Gomez.
James Milner. No, Milner.
Oh yeah, it was Milner. Yeah. No, you're right.
And Milner was captain. Do you see the difference? Already, Liverpool looked like a 10 times more solid. Listen, we all know, I'm sorry to say this, everyone's been saying, since Mane left, everyone's been saying that Van Dijk's not the same player. Everyone's been saying, all these different reasons why Liverpool are flopping. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mo Salah's still scoring goals. Firmino's still scoring goals. They still have high possession. They're still dominating teams. They can still sit back. They can still count on. What's the problem?
And you know what's crazy as well? The nonsense to try and make up about Trent is injured. We knew he wasn't injured, man. Martinelli spun him onto the bench.
Every brother has taken chunks out of Trent this season. Rashford's taken chunks out of Trent this season.
Martinelli spun him onto the bench.
Eze has taken chunks out. Zaha's taken chunks out of Trent this season. Flipping Martinelli's taken chunks out of Trent this. The problem this season with Liverpool has been Trent Alexander-Arnold. When he comes out the team, look what happens.
Do you want to be honest with you? I feel that everyone was blocked on to how he plays.
Yeah.
So like to get through to Liverpool, to get under them.
Play it over Trent's shoulder.
Yeah, just play it over Trent's shoulder. His awareness to danger is poor. Like he's not aware in it.
Bro, against flipping, what was their last game? Was it Newcastle? I'm gonna bring up their last
Arsenal?
game.
Was their last game?
Was it Arsenal?
Yeah.
Hold on.
We beat them 3-2.
Yeah, against Arsenal, where Trent was in the middle of the pitch and he just runs over and leaves. Who is it in the middle? Just my man by himself in the middle. Is it Saka?
No,
I don't even think it's that game.
Odegaard. I think it was Odegaard. I think he was running towards Odegaard. I think. Are you talking about the first goal when Martinelli scored in 58 seconds?
No, I'm not talking about the first goal. I think it was against Arsenal. And Trent just basically, it was this game. And I swear it was Saka. He just leaves him. Like Trent, there's already a player over there. Trent's the middle man. There's already a player over. Everyone's running back, and then Trent takes a chance in it. He gambles. He leaves the space, and then my guy's just free in the middle. He's like you say, his awareness sim is just. He's not. He doesn't smell danger.
But this is the thing. Him not. I'm just scared, man. Him not smelling danger can have a very vital. It can be a detrimental to Liverpool's top four and title hopes, man, this year, because I think the standard or the your basic winger against Trent, if he does his job, like I would say out of 10, if he gives you a 7 out of 10 or even 6 out of 10, 9 out of 10 times he's gonna beat Trent, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Going forward, I can't fault him.
Yeah, but Sim, this is the thing. We're saying going forward he's great. What? Do you mean just running past people and crossing the ball? What else does he do? Exactly. But what else does he do going forward?
His delivery is class.
No, I hear that. But what else does he do going forward?
Second to none. But he does the basics very well, man.
Because he can't dribble past, man, unless he kicks it and runs.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you do the basics very well, I think you're en route to be a good. You're en route to be a good.
I think personally, flipping Ashley Young would have a field day against flipping Trent Alexander.
He would. I want to see Sancho up against him again.
He is. I personally think.
No.
Everyone's been saying
against Trent Mbappe.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
No, but it's never. We're never gonna, unless Liverpool play PSG. We're never gonna see it.
No.
We're never, because Southgate will never in his life start Trent against France.
Look, Reece James is out. Think about it. Reece James is out.
Trippier.
He's a left back though. Trippier's a left back.
Trippier's a right back.
What are you on about? Trippier's a right back.
Is he a right back here?
Trippier's a right back.
Sim, did you just say that?
I thought he was a left back. No, I thought he was a left back.
No, honestly, you thought Trippier was a left back?
I thought he was a left back. Sorry. I thought he was a
all
left back.
them free kicks he's scoring with his right foot.
Wow.
Left back, sorry.
We apologise for the lack of knowledge on.
No. For some
Sim, remember the Euros? Weren't you there? Was I with you when we watched Trippier bin the free kick?
Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know. I always thought he was left-footed, but maybe, sorry, I'm tired. Maybe I'm tired. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Trippier's starting, man.
Trippier's starting.
Guys, are we gonna agree that Trent's definitely going to the World Cup though? Because
probably.
Now it's looking like it.
Yeah, definitely going.
But don't put nothing past Southgate picking someone like Ben White over Trent. I won't put it past him.
Ben White, in terms of the centre backs, for me, John Stones, Ben White, Tomori, and Connor Cody. But
that just sounds so weak when you say it, you know.
But no, bro. John Stones and Tomori is solid. If you play John Stones and Tomori, you can play a high line. You're not getting done for pace. Both of them are good on the ball. John Stones is quality. He's a good player.
Mate. Sorry, mate. I'm having a Zoom. Sorry, it's because I'm having a Zoom. No, Zoom. Oh, yeah. Can you move out of the way, mate? Cool, sweet.
I'll try to get on to you. Can you move out of the way, mate?
Yeah, out of the way, please, mate. Yeah, out of the way.
Okay, no.
But we all know that Southgate wants Maguire in there. So he's gonna drop whoever hell he's gonna drop. Maguire's gonna go in there. He's gonna drop Ben White.
Do you think he's playing Maguire because he's just big and strong?
No.
Is that it?
Why are you trying to find? No, that's a dumb question, Puz. Why are you trying?
I'm trying to find a reason.
No, there's no reason. This isn't one of those situations where make it make sense. No. It's because he's done well for him in the past. That's why.
Yeah, I agree with Chris. That's all it is.
That's all it is. That's all. He trusts him.
Think about it. He's not even playing domestically. So you can't say I'm picking him based on his domestic form. He's not playing at all. So for you to take him, that's just solely on the credit of what he's done.
What he's done in the past.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire, in an interview for England after the England game, said about his own form that he... Sorry. I've just remembered what this man said. Give me a sec. Harry Maguire himself said that he is playing well, that 18 months ago he made the team of the tournament at the Euros. So therefore, they're playing well. It was basically the attack which wasn't doing well. The man said that because he made player of the tournament, like team of the tournament for Euros.
Right. To be honest with you.
Do you know what, boys? I think that's Harry Maguire's highest accolade. He's never won anything.
Yeah.
And he's been relegated 3 times. He's even got relegated with England. England got relegated out of the Nations League, yeah? His highest achievement in life is making the team of the tournament at the Euros. That's his highest achievement.
No. I'm going to throw a spanner in the works. I don't even think Maguire is a bad defender.
Oh, man.
No, Chris, to be honest with you, I don't think he's as bad as we make him out to be. But no, it is. I feel that 80 million price tag has weighed heavy on his shoulders, number one. Number two, I think he works well in the back three. Doesn't work well in the back four. In the back three, he works well, knowing that have more of the legs and his positioning will be a bit better. But
Sim, he works well in the back three with 2 midfielders to hold his hand, Calvin Phillips and Declan Rice.
Yeah, but Chris, my whole point is, all right, cool. When you bought Harry Maguire at that time, as a Man United supporter, be honest, he was playing some good football for Leicester when you bought him. I'm not saying he was worth 80 million, but you wasn't looking at him and thinking, he's a crap player.
Yeah, but I don't really think someone like Chris would have been thinking, we need a defender. Let's get Harry Maguire.
Yeah, but I don't.
I wanted Koulibaly.
Chris would not have been thinking about Harry Maguire.
Guys, you wanted Koulibaly, yeah, but Harry Maguire was not about a bad shout at that time.
Let's even go back to the Man City Liverpool game anyway.
Oh yeah, go on, guys.
Yeah, no, I basically, like I said, I think Liverpool's biggest problem this season has been Trent. He came out the team today, even though Manchester City had 64% possession, Liverpool only had 30, just over 30. Liverpool held the game. Alisson was immense. James Milner, captain from the right-hand side, he held the line. Liverpool were much harder to beat. And like I said, they didn't have much of the ball, but anything they did do, Thiago controlled the game. Thiago kept the ball moving. And Jota had an amazing game today.
Yeah, just had an amazing game. We trapped back really well. Every single time. Without him,
single time. He did not allow Jean Cancelo or De Bruyne to overlap on that side, because when any of those players, when De Bruyne, what happens, I see it every week. You have João Cancelo or whoever it is, or Bernardo Silva coming on that side. De Bruyne makes a late run. They chop it back to him, and then De Bruyne whips it across. He's been doing this for season after season. From that sort of middle third area, just outside the 18 yard. De Bruyne comes in late, boom. He doesn't even look. He doesn't even take a touch. He just whips it with his right foot. Jota didn't allow them to do that today. Jota stayed really, really tight to his man. Even João Cancelo, who's the best fullback in the world, looked very nullified. So Jurgen Klopp had a plan. Jurgen Klopp
nullified Haaland as well.
And also, he played Salah through the middle, and he played Firmino number 10. So that was very different. So what he clearly wanted to do was he clearly wanted pace. He clearly wanted to get in behind City with pace. So the plan worked.
Akanji had a really poor game, I feel like.
Yeah, but Mo Salah's capable of doing that to any defender. Mo Salah can give you a bad day. We used to, in fact, this isn't the first time we've seen Jurgen Klopp do that. When Jurgen Klopp used to play Mane, remember? He used to make Mane go as a number 9 and play on the last defender and stretch players. So when Salah's there, Salah's not going to hold up the ball. But what Salah will do is he'll make you think, oh, crap. If Salah drops and gets the ball, I can't let him to drop. So then he pulls defenders out of the way. So then that's how Jota and any other players have space to run into. Or if Salah's on your last shoulder and he's running in behind, you're thinking, crap, I can't play a high line because if I play too high up, Salah's going to be in. And Thiago can find him. So Akanji just had too much to think about today. Salah is a world-class player. And he obviously didn't do it well enough. Salah's goal was brilliant. Took his goal well. Liverpool had a plan and it won. It worked. It worked. It's good for the Premier League because I think City were unbeaten, weren't they?
Yeah, they were the only unbeaten team left in Premier League.
Yeah,
that's it. So I think it's all open now. Anyway, let's close it up here on this last point.
No one's catching that 49. Nobody.
Nope. Well, nah, not especially now. Not especially now.
No, not in this modern day of football. No way.
Nah. There's too much money in it now, man.
Too much money, too much quality. Even the lower teams have got quality. Think about it.
Teams like Brighton and even Aston Villa, flipping it. Aston Villa got a good squad, man.
Forget Brighton. Teams like Aston Villa, even down to Nottingham Forest, they have a bit of quality. It's just because I just feel like they've just got too much players for it to gel.
Bro, Sim, they bought like 22 players. They brought a whole squad, but that's because we said before they had like 9 players on loan.
Yeah.
So looking at it now, I'll just bring up the table. So looking at it now, we've got you guys on top with 27 points, 4 points clear. We've got City on 23. We've got Tottenham on 23. We've got Chelsea on 19, and we've got United on 16, Newcastle in 6, and then it goes down from there. So looking at the table now, where do you lot think? Give me a rough rundown of what you lot think the top 4 is going to look like.
I want it to be May.
Yeah.
Looking at the table now, if it was May, with 1 game to go, I'll be happy.
I personally think, I know that you lot were saying a bit earlier about how it's impossible, but I personally think that is the top 4 there. Arsenal, City, Tottenham, Chelsea. I think that's the top 4. Maybe not in that order. I think City will win the league personally. So I think it'll be City top and then either Arsenal, and then between Arsenal, Spurs and Chelsea for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. I think Liverpool are too far gone. Liverpool are...
No, I personally think Liverpool can come back. I think they're going to come back.
Yeah, I think they're going to come back, Chris.
Liverpool are 6 points off of Chelsea for top 4.
Exactly, that's not a lot of points,
It's just
they can, but Chris, by the end of October, they can be in the top 4.
100%, Chris.
No, it's just more of a case of... It's not a case of can Liverpool make up the points. I just don't see teams like Arsenal, Tottenham, and Chelsea dropping points. All right, fine. If we take points, if we go and if we beat Tottenham and Chelsea, fine, fair enough. Because then if Liverpool win,
for you, not even for you to beat Tottenham and Chelsea, you just got to beat one of them.
No, I reckon we.
No, Chris, think about it. You beat Tottenham or Chelsea. All right, say if you beat Tottenham and go to Chelsea, that's a good result, bro.
Yeah, we basically just can't lose those games, basically, because if either of those beat us and Liverpool win, Liverpool will be on the same points as us. And let's not disregard teams like Newcastle as well. Let's not disregard teams like Newcastle because Newcastle are 1 point behind us, man. Newcastle are a good team. And the other thing about Newcastle is they don't have extra games. Yeah. Newcastle don't have Europe. So
what Paz was saying though, Paz was like, look, if Newcastle break into the top 6, that's when you're gonna see 2 powerhouses in Man City and Newcastle to start playing Monopoly in the Premier League.
Yeah, but Newcastle
Chris, it's gonna get to the point where don't forget these not trying to be controversial or anything, but the owners of these 2 clubs hate each other.
Yeah.
It's a serious hate. And they're both in the Premier League. Yeah, they're going to start taking a mick with money.
Yeah, they are.
Newcastle are in the top 6, though, Sim. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I said.
In the top 6.
And the Newcastle owners, they've got more money. as much as Klopp wants to moan about Man City and the money they have, Newcastle are stupid rich right now.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys don't mind losing peas. Obviously, they have to follow
They have
the
to follow a
FFP
very
rules,
strict
but
protocol, but they're buying that team in Australia, innit?
exactly. So they're
Just for
gonna start
secondary
doing.
funding.
They're literally gonna copy Man City's blueprint, and they have more money. Because Man City's blueprint, that's how they get away with all the spendings that they're doing. That's how they save money on taxes and every single thing. Newcastle are literally just gonna copy them, and they have more money.
Also, City are a good run club because didn't they make a profit this summer?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they made a profit, bro.
They made a profit. So them selling Zinchenko and Sterling, and Haaland, everyone raps about Haaland. Haaland was obviously ridiculous, like half price basically because
55 million.
Yeah, because of the break clause. But
No, I get it, but
Guys,
still, they got
that
Haaland
was-
for 55 mil.
guys.
Nah,
the money
the sell on clauses
Yeah.
were mad though. Like his dad got 15, no, not 20 mil.
his
His
dad got 20
agency,
mil.
not Raiola directly, but the agency themselves got 20 mil. Then
Exactly.
Haaland got a 10 mil sign-on fee. So that's 50
Broke
mil.
it down. That deal was like 130 million.
Yeah.
People don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. His actual transfer was 55 million. I think someone broke it down the other day. I think one of the guys on ESPN, they were saying, look, his actual clause was 55 million. They agreed that with Dortmund because they knew.
Well, he had a break clause. He had a break clause in his contract. He had a break clause.
Still crazy, bro. 55 million, bro. We got the everyday fan. So it's your boy Sim AFC. Arsenal at the top, man. And it's getting lonely up there still.
All right, Puz, say your little piece, bro. Sign out.
Yo, everyday Puz, we're gonna keep gunning for the top. You know, big up everyone, all the everyday fans, going to the stadiums, going to the games, watching the games, listening to us. We appreciate you. We thank you. You know, we're gonna keep growing, keep supporting, help us spread the channel, and subscribe. To all your friends, subscribe. And always like our videos so it pushes us in them algorithms or however it works.
There you go. There you go. I'm Chris. It's been a pleasure. It always is. Like and subscribe the video and share it with everyone, guys, that appreciates the opinion of everyday fans. You guys take care.
If you want to come on the show, message us.
That's a good point.
Message us.
Let's
If you
get
want to
some
come on the
let's get some
show,
people
just
on the
send us a
phone.
message. We're more than happy for everyone to join.
Take care.
Every day.